And I know it might be a rough podcast to think about wanting to hear more of them. But if you do want to hear more of these podcasts, Echo, what can these folks do to support the podcasts?
Well, as I always recommend, sure, support the podcast, but you can also support yourself with supplementation. Onnit has the best supplements. The actual supplements that I take, Jocko takes. Onnit.com/Jocko. You can get 10% off. So support yourself physically and financially in that way. I would recommend, what do you think? Well, what's the number one you think? Krill oil?
I think it depends on who you are. I
Right.
think if
But
you're
you,
me,
krill
me,
oil.
it's krill oil. Yeah.
All you, alpha. I like. Yeah, and they're just anyway. So Alpha Brain, good for your brain, makes you think quicker, makes you like
Did you just say Alpha Brain? Because I got a little something right here for it.
As Jocko drinks Alpha Brain Instant, by the way. Makes you think. You know, like when you search for words, like in your, when you're trying to think of a word, sometimes.
Yes.
Alpha Brain
You feel like
alleviates
the
that.
pathways to the words are a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to get in, actually, you can read all about it. It's called a nootropic Alpha Brain.
Yes.
Nootropic. Good for your
Yes.
brain. Anyway, krill oil, good for your joints. That's one Jocko takes. That's why he's so functional, I would say, for lack of a better term.
Pretty
Functional.
I like that word.
And Warrior Bars. That's a new
Yeah.
one right there, the Warrior
Yeah.
Bars. That's not like some, they've been having, well, actually, Nootropic's pretty new too, but you know how you have protein powder.
Mm-hmm.
That's been around. But Warrior Bar, that's a new twist on things right
Well,
there.
what's good about like you talk about protein powder?
Mm-hmm.
That's like a powder, right? Or you get a protein bar. That's a thing that's been manufactured.
Right, like a
The-
power bar or
Yeah,
something.
the Warrior Bar is like food,
Yeah.
so that makes it a little bit better in my mind
Yeah, it's
because I
almost
want to
like,
eat food.
Yeah, so it's kind of like in the direction of a beef jerky situation, but even more so. Anyway, look at it.
The thing is,
decide for
there's
yourself,
two
obviously.
major differences between beef jerky and Warrior Bar, and that is beef jerky dry, Warrior Bar not dry.
Delicious.
Yeah, delish.
Yep. And then Shroom Tech, good for like high intensity, kind of prolonged stuff. Jiu-jitsu, if you're into it. Wrestling. Metcon. You're into CrossFit.
workouts.
Oh, there you go. Shroom Tech. Boom.
Yeah,
Improve your output, your performance. Utilize oxygen better. Anyway, it's really good. It's like really good. Also, another way to support the podcast, if you're in the mood to, before you do your Amazon shopping, go to jockopodcast.com and click on the Amazon link.
What does that cost you?
That doesn't cost you anything except for literally 3 seconds of your time.
3 seconds and you support the podcast.
Yep.
I like that.
And one
I like that.
click, maybe like 1/10 of a calorie, maybe with finger click.
I like
Something
that.
like that. But yeah, super easy. The
Wait,
main
are
thing
we
is
asking people to donate money there?
No.
We just
Yeah.
Amazon's going to donate the money.
Yeah, they're gonna support the
that.
podcast like collective. Yeah, it's good. So boom, there you go. I guess the main thing is to remember to do it. You know, when you're trying to get that duct tape real quick. Oh, I got to make that time so you can ship that same day. Then you just want maybe take some Alpha Brain. That'll help you remember.
I like that.
Anyway, or if you want some Jocko stuff like some cool shirts, jockostore.com.
Now I'm seeing a new shirt. Is that correct here?
Yes, we have a new shirt, the Trooper shirt.
It's got a name. Are we naming shirts now? Are we there? We have to name it. So this is something people don't. Echo Charles. He is an artist, right? He's an artist, and so that's why he has to name the T-shirt.
Yeah.
You just have to name it because that makes you feel like it's a piece of art.
Yes, it's a piece.
Because you just said the Trooper shirt, as if that's the thing.
But here's the thing, though, with this shirt and with all the shirts, it's not just like, oh, I'm gonna call it the Trooper shirt because I think that sounds cool. It's like there's different It's not just a shirt with a saying on it, like discipline equals strength. It's not just
So
a
you're
shirt with
saying
a
it's
saying.
not just called the Trooper T-shirt. It actually
Is the Trooper
Trooper
shirt.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
I like where you're coming, and you're wearing it right now. If you want to see
You're
this
on
on YouTube, you can check it out.
Boom.
Boom.
3 colors. Ooh, that's a unique one. Usually only have
Mixing
2
it up.
colors. Yeah,
Normally,
2
I would
colors.
protest something like that.
No, but you can protest it, and this is why. So the people who signed up on the insiders group, the email list,
People that are enlisted troopers
Yep.
of Jocko Podcast.
Exactly right.
That's all. Well, how do they do that?
Well, on jockostore.com, right in the front, you just put your email address. And I don't spam. That's not what it's for. This is what it's for. This is one of the things that it was for. And the people who are on the list know this. Where, hey, I got a new shirt design idea, you know. I don't know what colors really what are the best colors, right? I know what colors I like. Yeah, I'll do a black one. But so what I did was I sent an email to everybody and said, here's the design. Here's what it kind of will look like. What color shirts are we doing? What color shirts do you guys like?
So there was a vote. There was input received.
Yes. Yeah, and the consensus was these 3 colors. It's like a dark red.
Oh.
Which actually turned out even better than I thought. And I was enthusiastic about the red. And the OD green.
I support OD green. That way, if you have to, you never know when you might have to go tactical.
It is tactical. That's
I'm into dual purpose things.
Yeah.
Things that can be good for normal situations or tactical situations. That's why I like OD green t-shirts.
Yeah, just in case you got to spring into getting after it spontaneously. And then, of course, we got the black. But that was the consensus overall. The green, there was a charcoal, had a strong, but it's the green, the red, and the black. But anyway, yeah, it's a cool one. Check it out if you want to look at the details of it. They're good. Anyway, if you want to support the podcast that way, get a shirt. This Trooper shirt isn't the only one, but man, I'm pretty fired up about it. It looks good, I think. Anyway, there's other ones on there too that are cool, and coffee mugs and stickers if you're down.
I like
that.
Yeah,
that's the way. Those are the ways, and for the people who have been and do, dang, to say thank you would be like not even doing it halfway justice.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks everybody for doing that. And you know what's weird? You always talk about like how you gotta see the dark to appreciate the light, right? I actually, just because we just got done with that darkness of a book, in just having a conversation right now, I'm so happy.
Right.
Just to be like here and talking, and we're selling some cool t-shirts and drinking some, just to be just in this situation and know that we have this goodness around us is really good. So I think it is worth venturing into the dark so that you can appreciate the light. If you want to hear more of this kind of things, obviously you got the podcast. You can also pick up a book written by myself and my brother Leif Babin. It's called Extreme Ownership. You can buy the book or you can buy the audio book, which is actually Leif and I reading it. So you'll get some more information in there, and that's everything I talk about is in that book. I mean, it's the basic principles of combat leadership that we put in there.
Let me add one thing about that book, Extreme Ownership. It's good. It's like, dang, this is, you feel, I don't know, everyone's different, but me, I felt like more of an adult after like kind of incorporating these, like, but here's the thing that you do take away is the people around you will notice that you're a like better person to be around. And I thought I was like pretty nice anyway, but you'll feel people like gravitating towards you more. Because like any abrasive, and everyone has varying levels of abrasiveness in them, even if it's just a teeny tiny little bit. Everyone has some. But what that does, it makes you work with people in a way less abrasive way. So people want to be around you when things go down.
I would say that's a very good assessment, and I'll tell you that I always felt, especially when I was in the military, in the SEAL teams. When I was doing something, people wanted to come with me,
right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it was all good. We all wanted to get after it together.
Yeah.
So that's probably an indicator of the principles in the book at work in my life.
Yeah, you know how some people, I mean, I don't know, maybe us, whatever, where, you know, you'll have a small little conflict or a little something, little friction with somebody.
Conflict?
Yeah, maybe at work or even at home or whatever. I would say it's pretty rare. Like, I'm not, like, if there was some friction that came up between me and anyone, even my friend, my wife or something, it would stand out so much nowadays. Like, it would stick out a lot. Because you become a
better person.
Yeah.
You become better person.
Yeah, that's at the end,
That's
you know?
awesome.
But like I said, it's like if you follow it, if you're like, dang, I value this, and you actually incorporate it. As time goes on, that's how it is. Where if you get friction or some adversarial situation, even if it's not yours, you're like, dang, I see that from a mile away, and it sticks out. So it's not. I mean, some people it's part of their everyday thing.
Yeah.
Just road rage. I don't know anything.
Yeah.
But it's good, man. It's good like that.
Well, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
check it out. You can get it on Amazon after you click through the website.
Yep.
Closing it up, everybody, if you want to talk to us more beyond that, you can get us on the interwebs. Echo's at Echo Charles. I am at Jocko Willink. That's on Twitter, the Facebookie, and even have a little bit of the Instagram going on.
If you like
I actually answer every single thing that comes on Twitter, I'll respond to. I'm going to see how long I can keep that up for. I don't know how long it's going to last. It's getting pretty hardcore right now. But I'm definitely reading everything that's coming in. And we appreciate all the feedback we get from you guys. And you guys bringing a little light to our world is much appreciated.
Yeah.
And thanks for bringing that light to us. And most of all, thanks for going out there and getting after it. And so, until next time, this is Echo and Jocko. Out.